And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the point. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Harden the pass to Powell. Beyond the arc. Duran pulls it in. And here's Detroit. And it's Harris off the drive. And slam dunk by Harris.
And a nice mix of strength and agility. Harris able to explode for the slam.
Outside, Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the line for him here. Throw good, James Harden. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Thompson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Powell with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break. For Detroit, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Shots good by Duran.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Leonard.
I got him.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Duran pulls it in.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Duran a screen. Misses the 3. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Clippers. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And right now for the Clippers, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Beasley's checked in for Detroit. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Cunningham outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Detroit, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Leonard. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. James Harden, 3rd. 4th, Cade Cunningham.
If you look at the work of these two players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Ron Holland.
Oh, man, is Kawhi Leonard a tough cover. Just so good at drawing contact.
And, Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
That free throw, no good. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Duran, the pass to Thompson. Schroeder looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simmons pulls it in. Clippers trail by 3. In the corner, Harden. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
And again, Detroit turns it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Holland's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in for James Harden. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Powell. Rebound by the Pistons.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Schroeder finds Stewart. Here's Beasley. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Schroeder against Powell. Batum, the screen. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Chris Dunn is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Simmons. And it's Batum in at the power forward. Here's Beasley. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Schroeder outside. Lets the 3 fly. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
For the 3, falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
After hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Clippers trail by 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Batum. 3-pointer. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Schroeder passes to Beasley. Back to Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Poke loose. Stewart passes to Howard. Here's Schroeder. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So for the Pistons, Reed comes in for Holland. And it's Fontecchio in for Thompson. And then for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Batum. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside, Simmons. Back to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Schroeder kicks to Reed. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Powell with it. Working on Fontecchio. Pass to Jones. Harden left side. Shot clock at 6. A shot off that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Clippers trail by 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Paul Reed. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Fontecchio. And it's Cunningham in for Malik Beasley. And then for the Clippers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. And it's Bogdanovich in for Chris Dunn. And that one misses.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And he sinks the second. Doors for front offices. With the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, their focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
Stewart checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Stewart against Jones. Cunningham left side. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Harden the pass to Eubanks. Leonard with the ball. Over Harris. Los Angeles with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. Pulls from the top of the key. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Now here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Clippers trail by 10. Outside Bogdanovich. Leonard against Harris. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Stewart. Cunningham against Harden. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
and really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Jones finds Harden. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And the first one drops.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Harden left side. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so is Detroit, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fueled their scoring?
Always. If we turn the basketball over, it's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. So we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and having good shot selection.
We'll see what you can do to make that better as the game goes, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Detroit Pistons.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
I think for Detroit, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Clippers. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Here's Powell. Rebound by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Driving inside. Great D that time from Leonard.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Pistons leading by 6. Harris dishes to Hardaway. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Harden. They grab their own miss. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Zubac. Duran brings the double team. And Leonard has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. Zubac. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Timeout. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Second is Asar Thompson. James Harden, third.
Between these two guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
Harris. Clock at 6. Buries it down low.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Leonard with the ball. Over Thompson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Leonard's got 10.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Pass to Thompson. To the paint. That shot off. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Leonard. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Harris kicks to Cunningham. And here is Hardaway. Great D that time from Powell. Clippers trail by 4. And the dunk by Powell.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Thompson outside. Harris looking it over. That 3 off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Leonard the pass to Jones. Here's Powell for the lead. That one no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Duran slams it in.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Now Zubac. Outside Leonard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Cade Cunningham. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Donnie's checked in for Jones. Pistons leading by 4. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Howland in for Asar Thompson. And Simmons, he's checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for James Harden. Here's Stewart, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Down against Schroeder. Stewart with the screen on Dunn. Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, when Dennis Schroeder is in attack mode, he is skilled enough to get the defense to overcommit.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The first free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. Now here's Simmons. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Powell inside, working on Beasley. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Powell. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beasley, the pass to Schroeder. Beasley sets a screen for Schroeder. Stewart in the corner. Beasley with a screen on Leonard. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Clippers trail by 4. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
And, well, Detroit shooting around 41% on the night. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Beasley. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Leonard, the pass to Batum. Done outside. Outside for Batum. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Derek Jones. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Simmons in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Now you see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
And here's Schroeder. Pass to Holland. Schroeder kicks to Holland. It's Beasley on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, he saw the pass coming, and Beasley was shot ready on the catch.
Harden against Beasley. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Schroeder. Back to Beasley. Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. Takes it inside. And Simmons with the rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
And he knocks down the first one.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Harden hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Schroeder outside. They set the screen. Pass to Holland. Over Jones. Holland no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. And the layup falls.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Schroeder outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Clippers trail by 3. There's the lob to the hoop, and Jones slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Schroeder. Pass to Stewart. Now Beasley from deep. Drills it from outside. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ben Simmons. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bojan Bogdanovic. And Norman Powell subbed in for Chris Dunn. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Leonard. Shot on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. Detroit leading by 4. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Now here is Hardaway. Back to Harris. And the shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
From 7, Kawhi, confident inside.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Leonard, no luck. Detroit leading by 4. Harris passes to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. And that's 10 points for Cade Cunningham.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Leonard. Here goes Kawhi. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Cunningham. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden with it. Hardaway picks him up. Harden kicks to Leonard. Duran pulls it in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now here's Powell. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now, here's Cunningham. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. To Duran. It's in!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the 4th. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Leonard against Thompson. And Jones has it in the corner. It's money from deep.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's good from beyond the arc. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson for three. Misses the three. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the center. The shot's good.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Thompson, a screen on Harden. Cunningham looking it over. Nails the 16-footer. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's Leonard. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. That's good from Duren. And both free throws good for Duren. The Clippers trail. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Pass to Zubac. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Now Zubac. Back to Leonard. Over Thompson. And it's Leonard again missing. Harden against Cunningham. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Harden's shot is good.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
Now here's Cunningham. Basket good. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Thompson. Leonard no luck. The Pistons leading. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. That shot off. Harden with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Cunningham against Harden. Yes!
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Harden finds Zubac. Here's Leonard. Harris with it. Pass to Cunningham. Money!
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Leonard. On the inbound. Good!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a four-point ball game.
He's able to make it a two-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Inside. Pass to Powell. Takes the three. Jones for three. Duran pulls it in. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jalen.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. That is Brown in at the small forward position. And for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Stan on the tail end of a back-to-back. Tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season, and to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
In transition, here they come. Brown passes to Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Now here's Halliburton. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. Here's Turner. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Jokic with a screen on Mathurin. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. 17 points in his last outing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Halliburton.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make. You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Brown. Porter in the post. He's covered by Siakam. Jokic against Turner. Can they get it? The rebound by Turner.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And it's Mathurin missing. Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Launches it. Denver grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Here's Siakam. Denver getting their last shot to go. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Murray. It's Jokic, high post. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And coach, a three-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic, joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him. And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Denver with the playoffs fast approaching. They are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Now here's Turner. Still no points. And here's Siakam for three. Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Here's Strawther. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And here's McConnell. Siakam looking it over. The three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
Now here's Siakam, coming off a 12-point game. To get back on track. That one no good. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Murray inside. He's marked by McConnell. Murray's shot is good.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Siakam outside. 11 seconds left in the first. Turner, a screen on Gordon. And here's Siakam for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Nesmith. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Walker, and it's Toppin in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Indiana trailing here. Walker passes to McConnell. Toppin outside. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Toppin. McConnell from outside. Alexander pulls it in. Up top, Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working towards the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Indiana with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Murray's checked in for Denver. Westbrook comes in for Alexander. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Westbrook. And again, it's Denver missing. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Toppin outside. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin outside. Now here's Halliburton. The three-pointer off the mark. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Porter. They still need this. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Westbrook. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Outside Murray. On the wing, Porter. Gordon outside. There's the 3. And another miss by Denver. Indiana leading by 3. Nembhard outside. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. Mathurin comes in for Walker. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Strawther comes in for Michael Porter. Pass to Murray. Westbrook left side. Gordon with a screen on McConnell. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Gordon against Siakam. McConnell outside. Mathurin with the ball. Give him 8. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
We'll stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
And down it goes. 2 points. Mathurin's got 12 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Gordon outside. Picked by Murray. Unloads. Gordon with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They're really working the paint now.
Nuggets trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. different look for Denver. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Gordon, and Brown subbed in for Strother. .44 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. They need this. And it's good for two.
Yeah, just look at how under control Murray is with his jump shot.
Indiana leading by 9. Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Indiana shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Good on the second one.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you.
Now here's Westbrook, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Count that one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
McConnell outside. With 4 on the clock. Offensive board.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Pacers.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
Orange.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. That is Brown in at the 3. Now here's Mathurin. He's got 13. Here's Siakam. Great D that time from Jokic.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. So it's Denver now, after the basket by Indiana. Porter, the pass to Brown. Mathurin with some nice D.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Brown. Jokic with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Brown. Offensive rebound. Murray finds Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
And that game against the Kings, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 7. There's a screen by Turner for 3. Mathurin. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Buries it from 3. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
To the middle. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Westbrook, the pass to Porter. Now here's Jokic. Turner covers. Up top, Porter. Murray looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Westbrook. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Back to Westbrook. Halliburton with the steal. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Westbrook, the pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Some changes for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Matherin. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And so Turner nails them both. Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Pickett on the take. It's hauled in by McConnell. It's Walker on the wing.
Tipped. The size of Porter can sneak up on you. He's a surprising 6'10".
To the left wing. Here's Pickett. He's marked by McConnell. And again, Denver no good. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Shepard. And he lays it up and in. Shepard's got his first points of the night. So it's Denver now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Jokic. They grab their own miss. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Siakam. He's got 7. Just 5 on the clock. Turner, a screen on Gordon. And here's Siakam for 3. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's got 10.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Toppin, Walker out there with Nesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2. That's the 5 for the Pacers. A nice shot by Toppin.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
And here's Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Westbrook outside. Gordon with it. Nesmith covering. Gordon down low. Here's Strawther. Outside Murray. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. And the second free throw is good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Westbrook taking his time here. Down low. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Now here's Halliburton. And his struggles continue offensively.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Murray inside. He's guarded by Nembhard. Screen by Gordon. For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Nesmith. Pacers leading by 13. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on Westbrook. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yeah, looking like a veteran running the screen and roll. Halliburton understands how to break down defenses.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And Indiana with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Nesmith. And Mathurin subbed in for Walker. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Murray.
Well, Jamal Murray, we know, is one of the elite shot makers in the game, and his passing is much improved as well.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Down low. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 16.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Pacers leading by 14. Halliburton outside. Back to Nembhard. Siakam left side. Pulls it in from the elbow. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Jokic with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Now here's Nembhard, defended by Murray. Siakam with a screen on Westbrook. Halliburton, rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Porter, the pass to Westbrook. Knocked loose. Out left to the wing. Jokic in the post. He's against Turner. Jokic the screen. A clear look for Murray. Gets a very good look and converts. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. The 3. And it's Mathurin missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Pacers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Tyrese Halliburton.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Now here's Matherin. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Siakam outside. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pacers lead by 17. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Naz Reid.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Reid is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Well, Clark, it may not be for everyone, but we have a great defensive matchup this evening in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is for me, Kevin. I mean, I like to see defense take center stage sometimes. I love when teams get after it and make it hard for each other to score. And if you're a basketball purist, this is must-watch TV.
McDaniels with the ball. Williams picks him up. Pass to Conley. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Here's Hartenstein. For 3, Williams. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shot comes out. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Gobert with a screen on Dort. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Holmgren. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Williams can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Minnesota again turning it over. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Edwards. To the middle. The jump hook, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Thunder in fourth.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Now, here's George. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Here's Alexander Walker. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Oklahoma City on D. Reed with a screen for Conley. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Reed. He has yet to score. Back to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now here's Conley. Lets it go from 11. Edwards can't hit. The Thunder have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Back to Alexander Walker. Inside, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Outside, Dort. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Williams. Here's the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dillingham. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Williams in the post. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Nine seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He could have walked to the basket.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Timberwolves trail by 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also, Dillingham out there. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Shannon to the paint. Here's Garza. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And, Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. Here's Shannon. No scoring in this one. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Garza, no good. The Thunder shooting 43% from the field. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Shannon. Five to shoot. Alexander Walker with the ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Minnesota also with the sub. Miller's checked in for McDaniels. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Minnesota making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. Of course, there's the Timberwolves. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, for games like this, where these two teams just played each other, how different is the approach?
It is different, Kevin. It can almost feel like a continuation of the last game, and one team now maybe has payback on their mind.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The Timberwolves trail. Shakes them. And that's 2 points on the layup. Shannon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now Dillingham hasn't made one yet. Pass to Shannon. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game, as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dillingham with it, defended by Dort. Pass to Shannon. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Dort. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
There's the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 6 points. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Casey Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Here's Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Wallace has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Conley finds Reed. Now McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dort against Edwards. Dort passes to Holmgren. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Back to Conley. From 10 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
They get it back. Outside, Dort to the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder out in front, leading by 5. And we'll return shortly.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Conley. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. The Thunder leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. McDaniels against Williams. Back to Dort. Launches a three. Reed with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Thunder with the lead. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Over Conley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Conley finds Gobert over Hartenstein. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 10 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Holmgren. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. 4 on the clock. Fade away. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. Rudy Gobert is second.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Reed has it in the corner. The three. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6 here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Conley. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Minnesota making a switch here. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Dillingham. Still without a basket. Pass to Shannon. Reed against Williams. A fader. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Williams can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Gobert. 6 to shoot. Here's Dillingham, defended by Caruso.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's the double team with Dort. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Dort passes to Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. He gets that one.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Shannon. Lets it go from deep. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 3 to the middle. And Williams with the stuff.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Reed with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Dillingham. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Miller in at the 4 spot.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
One shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Clark outside. Miller sets a screen for Clark. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Can he keep it going? Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to Dillingham. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Shoots over Caruso. Miller, the pass to Alexander Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes the first. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
He's off on the second. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Inside. And Dort gets it to go. 7 points for Lou Dort.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The 3-ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Thunder leading by 9. Out to the right wing. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 9. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Minot. Clock at 4. Over Wiggins. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it from the elbow. Minot pulls it in. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 9-point game. Pass to Garza. Back to Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. The Thunder leading by 7. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Edwards looking it over from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Reed with a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Dort. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Dort. Edwards against Dort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Dort.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Great D that time from Edwards. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And there it is for him. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. .50 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Zayden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
And they go to the intentional foul. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Williams double team. And he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
To the wing on the left. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And the Timberwolves call time here. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here is Edwards. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball is out there with Smith. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's Williams. And it's Green in at the 3.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Inside. Bridges misses. Levine with it. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Pass to Murray. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. And it's DeRozan missing. Smith outside. Up top, Bridges. Green, the pass to Williams. Here's Bridges. Back to Williams. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Kings. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Smith passes to Bridges. To the inside. And Ball throws it down.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And so here's Sacramento. The Hornets making their last shot. 2 points. That one goes. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Ball. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Blazers. Good on the bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
On the wing, Levine, covered by Smith. Monk passes to Murray. Now here's Sabonis. Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Levine's got 5 points.
And we've watched it for years, the floor stretching ability of Levine.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Ellis is checked in for the Kings. Let's see some of the numbers here for Zach LaVine. Williams finds Smith. Outside, Green. Pass to Williams. Up top, Bridges. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Bridges misses. The Kings lead by 5. LaVine passes to Ellis. Back to LaVine. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges. A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. Good D by Murray. Ball surveys the floor. 5 on the clock. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
LaVine passes to DeRozan. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Releases. Smith with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the middle. Here's Williams. That shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now here's Bridges. The kick out to Ball. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Sacramento on top. They lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here, as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Hornets trail by 3. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
First one falls for him.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And so Ball nails both of them. The Kings leading. And here's Carter. Pass to Levine. The 11-footer. Oh, look at Levine getting it done in the paint.
Yeah, Levine can make that adjustment. He doesn't have to get into the paint to score.
Ball outside. Here's Stallone. No good. That would have tied it.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Simpson. Back to Ball. There's the triple. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
The Kings shooting just 42% so far in the game. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Levine, plenty of space with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Levine's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Ball. Rebound by Sacramento. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Salone. He's covered by Levine. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got his first 2 points.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Levine. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Levine's got 6 here in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Carter. A quick look at the best when it comes to the boards. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
Charlotte trailing. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. The 3 ball. Salon, no good. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball, getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Levine feeling it out a bit. From about 16, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Diabate. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Ellis. And here's Sabonis. Here's Lyles. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Smith outside. Ball right side. Back to Smith. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Monk. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Well, Sacramento's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Here's Sabonis. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Kings lead by 1.
And that's Sabonis just really sticking with his shot.
Ball outside. Ball ventures inside and converts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Lyles. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Levine comes in for Ellis. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Hornets, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. To the paint. Here's Williams. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Sabonis. Outside Levine. Picked by Sabonis. And Levine knocks down the 3.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Here's Simpson. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Charlotte on top. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
And taking a look at the Kings, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings, dealing with a thin margin at the half.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The Hornets with a lead. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got LaMelo Ball. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Smith, and it's Green in at small forward. Now here's Ball. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The lead is 2. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got 15.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to DeRozan. Now Murray. LaVine passes to Murray. Inside. Goes up from the block. And it's Monk missing. Charlotte leading by 4. Ball outside. 90 seconds into the second half now. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Monk passes to Sabonis. Outside LaVine. DeRozan finds LaVine. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. LaVine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
Ball against Monk. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Josh Green.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
Sacramento shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Grant.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. The Kings in second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Smith outside. Pass the ball from downtown. Okay. Ball with the deep three.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Here's Levine. And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Back to Smith. Pass the ball. 5 to shoot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. Ellis has checked in for Monk. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Diabate's checked in. And that one falls for Ball. Kings trail by 9. Here's Ellis. No points so far. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, just a crafty pump fake there by DeRozan, resulting in him drawing a good foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
DeRozan hits them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Floats one. Oh, it's blocked by Levine. Smith no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Ball's got 13 points in this quarter.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Outside Murray. Pass to Levine. And the 3 off target.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
It's good.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Here's Ellis. No made baskets yet. DeRozan for 3. They get it back. Outside Levine. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Smith outside. Pass the ball. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ellis passes to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. And here's Sabonis. Williams defending. Outside Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Smith outside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass the ball. Now Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williams controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
DeRozan with the ball. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball. They had to stay within reach going into the 4th, and they did.
And so it's Charlotte leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. We got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Sabonis on the mark with the 15-footer.
That's a nice stroke from the mid-range, just pure coming out of the left-hander's hand.
Here's Simpson. Ball outside. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 28.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Monk. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The one thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
Ball outside. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Three on the clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 17 points here in the second half.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Monk. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis just rolling off that pick, ready to make any kind of play.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Salah. Takes the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Salah, he's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Monk. Here's Laravia from the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass the ball. Back to Nurkic. Sabonis on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 6. Ball outside. From outside, off the mark. Kings trail by 7. Here's Ellis. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Monk. Now Sabonis. It's rebounded by Salon. Here's Simpson. Monk covers. Nurkic with the ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Laravia. Pass to Ellis. Monk for three. Gets the three to fall. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You got to trust your go-to scorer in the big moments. Monk gets it done.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for Lyles. DeRozan comes in for Laravia. And it's Levine in for Ellis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Green. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. There's Ball with a three. Smith outside. Williams with the screen. Another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. DeRozan double team. Murray for three. Kept alive. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. Pass to Bridges. The three is up. Rebound by Sacramento. Now DeRozan. DeRozan, forceful inside.
Yeah, man, DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
Monk against Ball. Pass to Smith. Williams, a screen on Levine. The three, Smith nails it from three. And the Hornets lead by 5.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Now here's DeRozan.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. DeRozan hits them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Bridges. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And here's Sabonis. On the wing, DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. Monk for three. Ball with the rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Timeout called, Sacramento. They trail by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Monk for 3. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
On the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. The Kings call timeout. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sabonis. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Pass to Murray. Takes a 3. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew,